Today, we're here drinking, an iced coffee. Okay, well, actually, we're here to talk about why I ever got the Harley Benton 2x12 vertical vintage. My name is Brian Bauer, and today, like I said, we're going to be checking out the Harley Benton 2x12 vertical vintage. And you see on top of it, there's a Kemper. So we're going to talk a little bit about this and why I bought it, okay? But at first, if you guys can do anything, go down and click that like button right now. I'd love it if you click the subscribe button too. It really does help. Notification bell if you want to see if I'm screwing around and doing whatever. The Harley Benton 2x12, okay? It's a 2x12 guitar speaker cabinet with two Celestion Vintage 30s for a really low price of $305 Canadian as of June 5th, 2022. I don't know when I'm releasing this video, but that's as of today. That's the estimated price on the Thomman website, okay? So why did I buy this cabinet? Well, I could use the Kemper on top with the Kali LP6s, and that's super awesome when I'm at home. And it sounds great. The Kemper sounds great too on its own. But sometimes you need volume and you want to play with a band, and your LP6 is not going to work. And this is a powered Kemper, so I've got a speaker cable in the back. I plug into this thing, and I have absolutely no problem being heard with a band. I don't actually record with this cabinet at all, other than in today's video. So I really just need it for volume. And it does absolutely awesome at that, okay? It cuts through in a mix super well. Now, why did I buy the vertical one? I'm 6 feet tall. I don't want to be bending down on the floor for something else. Could I have bought a more expensive cabinet? Absolutely, I could have bought a more expensive cabinet, but I did not buy a more expensive cabinet because this one has two vintage 30s in it. Well, Brian, why would you buy something with vintage 30s and all these other speakers? You sound like everybody else. Guess what? I don't care. This is a good price. It does the job. It cuts through a mix. Today, we're going for all the mid-range. We got my LTD SC200 with a Seymour Duncan JB, which is a very mid-range pickup, into the Kemper Profiler. I've been using the Soldano by Guido Bungenstock or Guidorist. Sounds awesome. So we got mid-range, vintage 30s, all that awesome mid-range. We've got it all, and it sounds absolutely awesome. So you want to cut through a mix, this combination will do pretty good. I'm also recording this with the Sennheiser E609 microphone on this stand that's not doing that amazing for me, but I want to return the mics, so either way, let's just get to it. Let's just play some solo standalone playing. Okay, well, I messed up. Last little bit of the riff up, but maybe you guys know the song. Awesome band stuff. Honestly, I like the sound of these speakers and everything. Like the whole combination just sounds really good to me. In fact, a lot of times when I'm actually playing here in the house, I don't actually play with the LP6s at all. They're just like, for mixing and listening or playing along with something. And I mostly just use this cabinet because I like the feel of an actual cabinet in the room. So I don't play with like a bunch of IRs most of the time when I'm playing. I'm mostly using this cabinet because I like the sound of it. Now, recording wise, the Kemper, I mean, I plug it direct into the interface, and that works awesome too. I mean, I can do whatever I want. But in a band situation, this is absolutely awesome. Yes, I have used it in a band situation with drums and all that stuff. This combination will work. Now, could I have bought a Mesa cabinet? Would it sound a little bit better? Yeah, sure, but now, one thing I should note about the Harley Benton cabinet here, it is made of actual pine wood. It has the vintage 30s. You can take the grill off this if you really wanted to, if you want to get a mic in a little bit closer to the speakers and whatnot. It's closed back, so it's a much tighter sound. If you watch my stage rate video, I'm getting a much better sound with this cabinet and such too. Within this context, this is a great cabinet for playing metal or whatever you really want to do. But if you want to play metal, this is a killer cabinet, okay? I'm not going to complain about it. From recording with it, I actually think it sounded pretty awesome. I liked what I was getting with this setup with the 609, this guitar, and all that kind of stuff. I think it was working pretty awesome, and I mean, I'm continuing to use this every day. Yeah, you could have, you know, the cool cabinet with the cool Mesa logo or whatever else. And yes, there are gonna be, you know, higher quality things out there. You do get what you pay for in a sense. I think this is amazing for the price, okay? Now, some people complain a little bit about different things. For the context that I'm using this speaker cabinet, it's 100% awesome. I don't have anything to gripe about. It's got two big handles on the side for moving it. It sounds good. I can plug my stuff into it. I can be heard with a band. It's not that hard to move. I don't know. I like that it's also vertical. I don't have to bend over as much. And like, you know, right here, it's on my level when I'm sitting down. I like that. I like that a lot, you know? So I might as well just play a little bit more. That was terrible. That was terrible. I want to try one thing. All right, in my hands I got the Solar 7-string, Solar Duncan's Evertune bridge. We've been over this before. Okay, so that was the Harley Benton. I just wanted to try it out with the 7-string here, and honestly, it picks up the, the frequencies pretty well. I think the Vintage 30s work quite well for this kind of thing, for cutting through a mix, for working in a band, for just overall good bang for buck. The Harley Benton it's been awesome to me. There might be other opinions out there. I personally like it. In the context that I use it, I like it. It sounds good with the Kemper and all that stuff. I should note for Canadian customers, there is going to be some duties on this because welcome to Canada. It's not the worst. I think I ended up paying about $425 once it was all shipped here and all the duties and stuff were paid. I just went to get it from the Canada Post up the road. It was pretty simple to get. This is a few years ago. Things might have changed, okay? I know these are the kind of things that people want to know, especially when we're in North America, especially here in Canada, and you get ripped off on everything, So either way, thank you so much for watching this video. You can click the like button, the subscribe button, the notification bell. I hope this helps you make a decision and whatnot, and I will see you guys all in another video. If you got something you want to see me review, maybe leave it in the comments, and maybe we should, just tell the companies to send it here, because I'll probably do it, Anyway, I gotta get through some editing this week. I will see you guys all real soon. Have a good day, and I'll see you all later.